Every couple of weeks, we do a go-to meeting here at live.perillo.com, and I always seed the idea for you to submit what you'd like to demonstrate on screen. And tonight we didn't really have any great ideas, and so I decided to tweet the URL on my Twitter account, twitter.com/Chris Perillo, and an old friend, Derek Scruggs, ended up picking up on that go-to meeting URL through Facebook. And I saw his name in the GoToMeeting list. I was like, holy cow, Derek's here. So I switched to his screen, and he's saying, hey, I can show off Survey Gizmo. And I asked him one quick question, easy question. Does the internet really need another service for surveys? So, Derek, can you answer that question?
I can.
Why?
Do you want me to answer?
I want you to answer it.
Okay, so Survey Gizmo was started by a couple guys who had used a lot of the other survey tools, whose names I won't mention because you probably already know who they are. But the reason they started it was they were frustrated with design control. They felt like the tools out there were okay if you just wanted to get a basic survey up, but if you wanted to look actually good, then they were sort of stuck. So that's how they got started.
Okay. So it's surveys that don't suck.
Yeah, basically, it actually looked good.
Okay.
So that was about 3 years ago. They started kicking around the idea. About 18 months ago, they had something that was out there that was useful. And really, the last year, business has been going really well. I joined the company about a year ago. Coincidence? I'll let you decide.
So it's surveygizmo.com, and you've got
Hmm.
accounts ranging from free all the way up to
Hmm.
dedicated.
Right.
So
Um,
walk us through like a free survey, like create a survey. How easy is it? I mean, you're saying that it looks good, fine, but is it easy?
sure. Sure. So I'll do that now. I'll
Oh,
just create an account right
look,
now.
there's a gigantic button in the middle. It says design a survey now. Okay, so you
So I
sign.
don't know why this email keeps popping up into my account. So I wrote this form. Let's see how well it's doing. 'Cause we just launched this website the other day.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my Gmail account.
So you can
See if
use
this is.
you can use it for free.
Mm-hmm.
What are the drawbacks of using it for free versus getting it paid for?
Well, at a free level, if you're just doing like a simple one-page survey, that's that's probably all you need.
Just a basic. Yeah.
If you want to do like advanced logic, things like having we have clients that have like 100-page surveys,
Wow, 100 pages,
and yeah, it sounds kind of scary.
dude. Would anybody sit through a 100 page survey?
Not a public opinion survey, but if it's a academic research project, yeah,
Oh,
it might.
true, true. All right.
So I'm just creating a survey right now. Let's do one about pet adoption because I know that's a burning issue for a lot of us. You can start with a blank survey. You can, if you have one already in your account, you can copy that, or you can use some templates. We
Oh,
have some that are
nice.
already designed here.
Okay. The templates I
I'm going
think
to
makes
start with a
it
blank one.
because as you're going through this, I'm reminded I use Google Docs. There's
Mm-hmm.
spreadsheets. You can you can build a poll or a survey dynamically, and then it feeds it into a spreadsheet. But I think what sets you
Mm-hmm.
apart, you're right. I'm looking at these templates here, and let me zoom in. Go ahead and flip through the templates. I mean, they're different designs that are already pre-done for you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that would certainly set you apart. Those look nice.
Yeah, and I'll show you some more about that in a moment. Right. So when you go in, so here we are on the survey. We've got
Sorry,
the
I'm like
main
tabbing.
page and a thank you page. And so from here, I can add a question. And as we do that,
Dang.
what I'll do is I'll just mouse over the different question types we have, and so you can get a sense of,
Sure. Well, I mean,
of what that's like.
yeah, there's a lot of options then. Once you've built the survey, oh, you can even put pictures in there too. Cool.
Hmm.
That's another thing that I would say sets it apart. Once you've built it, could you go back in and edit like questions or the type of question that you asked initially? I
Oh,
mean,
sure.
okay. I mean, it may throw off the answers or how it's output. How are they output at this point? Is it just, browsable through a web interface?
At the free level, yes.
Okay.
We do have a reporting tool that gives you an HTML report.
Okay.
But you can, at the advanced levels, you can export to multiple different formats. At the highest level, you can export to SPSS. So if you're doing serious statistical analysis, that's useful.
You're talking about, like, those are like power users though, like extreme,
Right.
like vertical cases. All right. So he's just basically
Right,
he's
yeah.
creating the form. What's your favorite animal? Options, answers, one per line here. He's adding the question, and then there we have it. Click to edit for additional options.
There's a lot of options here. I won't go through all of them.
Sure.
But one
Mike,
thing you can do is you can assign scoring values. So maybe this isn't a good example, but in a typical, are you satisfied, unsatisfied, very satisfied, that kind of thing, you can assign values to those answers and then use that to generate more quantitative results.
So you'd basically be building up points. So it's more than just asking
Exactly.
questions. It's getting, boy, you guys have really done your homework, so to speak.
It's been educational for me, that's for sure. I mean, when I joined the company, it was two friends of mine who started it, and I've been kind of hanging out with it for the past couple of years. And I probably thought the same thing that most people here are thinking, geez, survey has already been done.
Right.
But once I got deep into it, it's amazing all the things you can do.
Now here's my question for you. What I've been looking for is not just an average survey tool, but really like a tool that I could use to basically compile like awards, to take nominations and then to take votes to find winners. I mean, is that possible through Survey Gizmo right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, because you can create a survey, fine, but I'm saying like getting input from a community to build like an award site, and then getting the nominations and then turning around and then voting for the winners. I mean, I know it can be done in a basic sense, but
so let's take an example. Favorite website, right?
Sure.
So let's do Locker Room.
Hey, that's a good website. Still under improvement.
Google.
Google's gonna win. If I have to go up against Google, Twitter.
Twitter. There we go.
Facebook.
Give me something else.
MySpace.
All right, so let's just do this. How many we got there? 5?
5. So you're creating column headings separately, very easily too. I'm noticing it. It's very.
So now as I vote, I can, I can only choose one. I can only choose 1, 2. I can only choose 1, 3, etc.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Another way to do that is what we call an arrow layout. So let me save that. And this is where you use arrows to move things up and down.
That was easy for you to change the type of form too. And Derek, you know me. I am a straight shooter. If I think something sucks, I'm gonna say it. You know that, right? I don't mince words.
So you're about to tell me this sucks?
No, I'm telling you that was pretty impressive. The how easy it was for you to not only input the data but decide how you wanted that data to look, and it looks okay. It looks good.
Yeah, let me pop into preview so you can see what it looks like in reality.
Oh, okay. So that's the template. Do you have then? Do you give the user like HTML or JavaScript that they can paste into their own site, like widgets?
Yeah. So we have multiple ways of publishing.
Nice.
One is a JavaScript. One is an iframe. You can even do raw HTML if you want. If you back up here to the design section right here, look and feel. We have a lot of like sort of plug and play stuff, but then down here, if you're hardcore, you can edit the actual HTML and CSS.
You guys have got like everything. Like seriously, what have you not covered here? And I'm not just saying that. You're not. And Derek, we'll be honest. You're not paying me anything to look at this.
No, of course not.
You responded. You responded to my tweet, and that's about it. I just had to know what made this different. This is certainly a lot more detailed. I don't know. I mean, is there anybody in the chat room who actually uses surveys on a regular basis, and whatever there's. I mean, they're obviously, they've got different opinions, and during the course of the video, you'll see that everybody's off in a world of their own. Inevitably, the chat room is like Twitter. Everybody's having a conversation on their own. Oh no!
And speaking of which, I have to tell you, I've done about 8 million go to meetings.
Yeah.
And one thing people is complaining about is the ding noise.
Oh yes.
If you use *8, that'll go away.
Oh, wait, you mean on the phone? But what if you're using VoIP? I'm using VoIP.
Do you have a phone?
I do.
That does like dial tones?
Yeah.
Try *8.
Yeah, but it's not connected to the actual conference. I'm talking through my microphone.
Oh, I see.
That's why. Yeah, the dings. But it actually makes it, kind of real and dynamic. People are joining constantly. We're tapped out at a certain level with GoToMeeting, but it works. Well, cool. SurveyGizmo.com. So people can sign up right now. It's been working forever. And you can always upgrade your account, I take it, if you want more.
Yeah, you can upgrade and downgrade. So,
okay.
If you just want to use it for a month, get in and get out, that's cool with us.
Loads pretty fast.
Right here.
Very that reminds me of the whole Basecamp model.
Yeah, they stole it from us. No, I'm kidding. Definitely, they've been sort of on the leading edge of sort of this Web 2.0 kind of craze. I mean, the great thing about this company, and this is totally not me because I'm working there, but just what I noticed, and the reason I joined is it's a real company. We didn't go out and raise millions of VC or anything like that. It was profitable from the very beginning, and it's still profitable, and we're doing fine right now. So
cool.
It's been kind of fun to work with these guys.
Well, thank you, Derek. Appreciate the walkthrough.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot for the opportunity.
I know you weren't expecting that when you responded to my GoToMeeting request.
I wasn't at all.
Well, it happens. You got 550 people watching you live. We do GoToMeetings every week here, live.pirillo.com, and then that you can participate potentially if you have an idea of what you'd like to walk through. Maybe you've designed something on the web or some software you'd like to show off. You're more than welcome to drop me a line. My email address is chris@pirillo.com. And, we've also got our own little community of geeks at geeks.pirillo.com, my blog, chris.pirillo.com. Gosh, what else? I'm on Facebook, MySpace, Twitter. I'm on Live, this video thing that's been going on during this recording of this particular demonstration. It's happening all the time, if you hadn't figured that out by now. And if you had figured that out by now, then maybe you'd stop by and look, because it's happening right now. Does that make sense? Well, if not, then just go to your web browser, go to the address bar, and type in live.pirillo.com, and then hit enter. We'll see you later.